Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? How are you guys doing? Okay, finally it's working, but so many technical difficulties, but I'm so glad that you guys are here. I'm gonna try to fix the mic because mic's good? Okay. Is it the right mic? Because I think it's using the. Okay. Let me just fix the mic here for you guys.
It's not there.
And hopefully it works and doesn't give us any more problems. This one. Hello, hello.
You only have to only enable one.
I know.
Whichever it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. It's okay, let's see here. Delete. Is the audio coming fine now or no?
No, it's not like that.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, guys. Hi. Welcome, welcome. It doesn't matter if the audio is not working or whatever. I'm so happy that you guys are here. Welcome to Level Up Your Python from zero to your first paycheck. This is your host, Rafe Kazi, okay, from cleverprogrammer.com. Thank you guys so much for coming. I'm sorry we're getting started a little bit late, but we're now going to get going. So, we have a lot of people in the chat today. What's up with that? Where are you guys all coming in from? If you're here from United States, you're here from Russia, Germany, India, different cities, let me know where you guys are calling in from or chatting in from. I want to know. How are you guys doing? Awesome. So yeah, we got a lot of people watching this on YouTube. We got a lot of people. We got over like 10,000 registrants. But because we started a little bit late, I'm going to make sure that I give you guys everything and we go through it a little bit faster, okay? So you guys get what you came here for. This is going to be an unbelievable webinar. I want you to be able to walk away from this and have a clear roadmap on how to become a Python developer, a Python freelancer, and I want you to walk away empowered, okay? As soon as you walk away from this training, I want you to give you guys tangible, actionable steps and strategies you can take even if you're a complete beginner, you've never written a line of code, okay? I want to give you that exact roadmap. Or maybe you're somebody in the middle and you don't have that clear path on how to go from where you currently are to getting a Python job. What are those in-between steps, right? Where you try to go to apply for an entry-level job, but then it says you need 3 years of experience. Where are you going to get those 3 years of experience from, right? So that's what I'm going to help you with today, and we're going to get started right now. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that you guys are able to focus and watch this extremely clearly without any problems and focus, okay? So I'm going to turn off my camera, but I'm going to be right here with you, okay? So we're going to switch over to screencast, and let's see if that's going to give us some problems or not. By the way, thank you guys for coming in. We have a lot of people. We got people from San Francisco, Malaysia, India, Nepal, India, awesome, Bangladesh, United States, Uzbekistan. Wow, okay, guys, this is really exciting. I'm super excited. All right, I'm going to jump right into this thing. So let's turn this guy on. I'm going to turn on this. All right, so I think we're good now, or I think we're better now. All right, cool. So let's jump into this thing. Okay, guys, welcome to Level Up Your Python from zero to your first paycheck. Before we start, I do want you guys to turn off everything in the background like email, Facebook, Netflix, or any other distractions you might have, because let me tell you, I want you to get the maximum value out of this, okay? And you're not going to get that value out of it if your phone is going off and if you're like Facebook is going off with Facebook notifications or whatever it may be, okay? So I want you guys right here with me. Are you guys with me? Are you with me? Are you ready? Should I continue? Okay, cool. Silence your phones and let's get right into it. So I want you to stick around to the end because I have something awesome for you guys, okay? You'll get an opportunity to get 2 special bonuses. So bonus number 1 is going to be my $20,173 Craigslist ad swipe copy. So this is the ad I posted on Craigslist that got me one of my clients who paid me $20,000, okay, and worked with me as a Python freelancer, hired me as a Python freelancer. And this very same ad got me multiple coaching clients and actually helped me generate over $30,000 over the course of a year, okay? Just one ad. And I will share this with you guys and I'll send it right over to you for free, okay? I'll show you how you can get the opportunity to get it. Bonus number 2, I'm going to give you the Profitable Programmer Portfolio, and I'm going to give you the video guide along with it, okay? So essentially, it's a full-on course that's actually $97 we charge for it, but you're going to be able to get an opportunity to get this course for free as well, okay? So let's continue. First of all, I want to share with you guys who I am. Hi, I'm Rafe Kazi, okay? I'm kind of a goofy kid at heart. I like to play around, have fun, have a good time, and just here to serve you guys, okay? I'm the founder of Clever Programmer, and we are the fastest growing coding channel ever. All right, we've been killing it. We started a year ago, and now we're going at a pace nobody's competing with us, okay? There's a reason for that. We have over hundreds of thousands of students enrolled in our coding program, so thank you guys for being in our coding programs and joining them and getting massive value out of them, okay? So a lot of them are already on YouTube, or if you go to our websites, you can get it. You can get most of my coding courses for free, okay? I became a 6-figure Python freelancer while I was going to Oakton Community College, okay? And I had a 2.0 GPA as that was happening. So not the best student, but you know, I don't know if you guys are in a similar boat or if you guys can relate to that at all, but for me, I've not been like the greatest student, okay? That's just straight up, I'm going to be honest. And what I ended up discovering was a system, and then I want to share this with others because it worked for me through a lot of trial and error, through a lot of hard work, but I think I can help you get it as well, okay? So, do you guys want the easy way that saves you time, money, and frustration? Unlike me, who had to go through a lot of frustration, who had to spend a lot of time and spend a lot of money. Okay, so I might have lied about the easy way part, but I will give you a way that does save you time, money, and frustration. Is that still good? Okay, let's continue. So in the past, I went through lots of coding resources, okay, but I didn't find myself making much progress. I remember early 2015, I was working on a search engine on Udacity, okay? It's one of the courses if you take Intro to Computer Science on Udacity, and the time I was taking it, it was free. I don't know what Udacity is doing now. But it was an epic course, but the problem was that it got really difficult for me really fast. So really quickly, my head started spinning around and I found myself not making any progress, okay? And then I went to edX and I went to Coursera and I went to Codecademy, and all of those are great platforms, don't get me wrong. They're wonderful for what kind of information there is, but information alone doesn't get you results. Who agrees with me? Who feels kind of similar, right? So after trying to learn coding through random online resources for months on end, here's what I discovered. I discovered 3 things. Number 1, I was spending countless hours without making any progress, okay? Anybody agree with me here? Anybody been in the same boat? Number 2, I didn't learn how to actually get clients from coding or make any money from doing it, okay? So none of these courses taught me how do you actually go get clients, how do you start earning an income, what's that freaking step that comes before you have to get a entry-level job that requires 3 years of experience. So basically, in short, I was feeling very, very frustrated, okay? But what I discovered changed everything for me, and that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you through this webinar, okay? And after lots of frustration, wasted time and money hiring coaches, money taking courses, money spent on like all kinds of stuff, college classes that where the professors didn't even know what they were teaching, where the professor was a math professor, but he only came to teach us code because he could earn an extra side income, where the math professor would delegate all the programming related questions over to me because he couldn't answer those questions in the computer science course, and I paid thousands of dollars for that course in my college class. Anybody relates to that? All right, so I figured out the most practical path to becoming a paid Python freelancer, and again, that's exactly what I want to share with you. You guys ready? Should I continue? Okay, beautiful. Let's get going. So these are the good old be at every single meetup days. Okay, so this is where I was. I would go to every single meetup. I would try to go to every networking event. I would try to put myself out there in all types of ways in hopes of getting a full-time developing job or whatever, you know. But I later on ended up switching to trying to do freelancing, okay? And here's kind of what happened. So I went from this to a little bit like this, okay? And I'm going to share with you the journey that took place. It's not an easy journey. It's a difficult journey. It's a hard journey. But here is what the result of it was, okay? So after a few months of me finally discovering my path that I'm going to share with you, I landed my first client who paid me $20,173.30 for 2 months of work. Okay, so this is my invoice. I use Zoho. Zoho is pretty cool. So write that resource down, okay? Whether you're a freelancer right now, no matter what you're doing, Zoho is a pretty cool app that you can actually use for invoicing. Looks super professional. So here's my invoice, and you can see that every week I kind of send them a payment based on how much work I did, and it was a $20,000 check, okay? And I'm not telling this to you guys to brag, but I'm just trying to share with you that, look, it's possible. People say that it's not possible. It's possible for you to get in a position like that. And all the while I was traveling, okay? So this is a picture I put this a while ago. I thought it was pretty freaking cool. It looks pretty lame now, but whatever. Okay, so it's me in Mountain Baldy. There you go. And this is me chilling, and literally right before I got on the ski lift, I put in some work for the programming app, okay, that I was working on for that client. So it just goes to show you that, you know, you can also have the freedom to work from anywhere you want. Okay, and again, it's not just working for me. Here's a student, and she goes, before I started taking your Python course, I had no idea what I was doing with my life. And after a few months, I was offered an extension on my paid internship where I use Python and Django to build projects. Now I work remotely and travel while doing what I love. So it's possible for you too to go from having no idea to then actually landing a job and getting paid what you're worth, okay? Whether it looks like an internship for you or whether it looks like a freelancing thing for you, okay? And before we get into that, I want to share with you your Python potential. All right? So why your Python potential? Why are we talking about your Python potential? Well, why are we even talking about Python? Well, here's why. Python is a highly paid programming language, okay? One of the most highly paid programming languages. So that's a good part about it, right? I want to be pragmatic. So the average salary for Python web developers is $117,000, okay? If you're on the higher end, you can be higher than that, right? So for example, if you're a quant and you work at Wall Street, which is really hard, you could be making $500,000 a year. But that's really hard, okay? There's no easy way to get it. 0.1% of the people actually go on to become quants, okay? But is it possible for you to be in the range of, you know, I don't know, what would make you happy? If you could get $50,000 a year, would that make you happy? 60,000, 70,000, 80,000? Well, those are all below average. So you have a likelihood of actually hitting those numbers, okay? And if you want to be ambitious, you want to get to 117, you can. If you want to go higher, it's definitely possible, okay? So I do want to get that out of the way. Python is also one of the most popular languages, okay? So according to 2017, you know, this is Coding Dojo doing a review, and they placed Python as one of the most in-demand programming languages, 2017. And check this out. It gets way sexier. Stack Overflow developer survey results for 2018 just came in, okay, super fresh. And one of the students in Facebook group, in the Profitable Programmer Facebook group, linked me to it. And this is what I saw. So check this out. Python is actually the most wanted language of 2018, okay? Even above JavaScript. And JavaScript is a powerful language. It's an amazing language. you know, everybody's using it, it's super popular, but look at it, stats don't lie, baby. And this had about like 70,000 respondents. So, and a lot of them are actually, you know, real developers. So this was pretty cool, I thought. What do you think? Do you think this is cool? You know, I think this is pretty freaking cool. Let's get going. Python is also the easiest to master. Why do I say that? Well, check this out, okay? All of these introductory courses in US computer science departments are now switching to Python. Why? Easier to teach students. But it doesn't just stop there, because Python is a language that's used by a lot of top level companies, right? So, you know, NASA uses it, you have Instagram using it, you have Google using it. So it's also very powerful. Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's weak, okay? It's very, very powerful and easy. Okay, now I want to share with you kind of lots of cool stuff that you can actually do with Python. So you want to do all that cool stuff, right? Here's what you need to do. Learn Python web development. So this is one of the best ways to get your feet into the programming world and start earning an income. And it doesn't require you to have a college degree all the time, okay? It doesn't require you to have prior experience. If you have expertise to show for it, it can let you in the door. It's hard. It's not easy. Again, okay, I want to keep mentioning that. But if you can show your expertise and you can convey that to the other person, that's all they need to hire you. Now, you can get into Python and do really boring things, okay? But you guys want to build really cool things, right? How many of you guys want to build cool stuff? Hopefully all of you. Please don't tell me you're boring. Okay, if you're boring, get out of this webinar. But I highly doubt you're boring, because you're here, man. You're here, man, woman, girl, everybody, okay? Let's get going. So you can do stuff with Raspberry Pi, social media apps, machine learning, automated freaking trading at Wall Street, and web apps. How cool is that? Machine learning is the future, okay? So if you want to go learn that later, you can. Raspberry Pi, you can automate your temperature at home. Social media apps, you can create crazy, awesome social media apps like Instagram. You could be doing automated trading at Wall Street, where you're trading every billionth of a second. Pretty cool. And you can obviously be creating web apps, okay? Tons of them, like Google, like YouTube. Again, you can't do that alone. You have to work with a big team, but it's definitely possible. So very, very powerful. What do you guys think so far? You think Python is freaking sexy so far, or what? Guys, seriously. If you don't think it's pretty freaking awesome, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to blow your mind even more, okay? So let's just get going. All right, so check out what's built with Python. Google's built with Python. YouTube's built with Python. Instagram, Reddit, Dropbox, Spotify, Pinterest, Eventbrite, Hipmunk. Sergey Brin went as far as to say, Python where we can, C where we must. You know? No disrespect to people who do C, but like, check it out. Even, you know, the founder of Google is saying Python where we can. All right? I'm thinking Python is pretty freaking cool. So let's get going. Let's talk about practical stuff, right? You're here to learn practical stuff. You just learned cool stuff. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes, okay? No salad here, baby. You have to learn both front end and back end, all right, to be considered a full stack web developer, to be that developer who people will actually pay $117,000 a year for, okay? And check this out. Don't just take my word for it, okay? Check out Stack Overflow 2018 survey results, baby. This is epic. Of all the developer roles, 57.9, this is the highest. 57.9% of all developers are back-end developers, and 48.2% of all developers are full-stack developers. What does that mean? One, it means it's hot. Two, it means there's job opportunities for you, non-stop job opportunities. And three, it means it's freaking cool, okay? And then check it out, right underneath front-end developer, okay? So you take the back end, you take the front end, you sandwich that shit together, you get full stack. Pretty cool, right? That's how you get the full stack, okay? It's kind of like a burger with buns in between, and actually it's perfect because it's actually in the middle. So that's really what it takes to be a full stack developer. You should be able to do stuff with databases, which is back end, and you should be able to create beautiful websites, front end, okay? Now, what's your earning potential as a Python freelancer and a developer? Okay, Python Django full stack developers earn an average of $117,000 a year. When you learn it, that's when you start getting paychecks for it. Okay, how big are the paychecks? Well, let's look at it. Okay, insert hard work. Insert a lot of hard work. Okay, cool. All right. your Python earning potential calculator. So let's calculate some of your earning potential. If you could get freelancing clients, okay, so not even full-time job yet, freelance. I like freelance because you can work from whenever you want. You don't have to be stuck with your 9 to 5. You don't have to wake up at 8 a.m. like most developers do according to Stack Overflow. I like to be able to set my own schedule, okay? I like to be able to go to the gym at 8 a.m., then do some meditation around 10 a.m., listen to some music, and read a book, and then like around 2 p.m. maybe, start working. So check this out, okay? So let's see. Let's do some math here. Okay, so let's say you have one client who pays you $50 an hour. By the way, as a Python freelancer, that's one of the lowest rates you could charge, okay? Normal rates are 100, 150. At $50 an hour, if you only do 10 hours of work per week, your earning potential there is $2,000 a month. What would a $2,000 a month extra mean for you? Like you, okay? If you're watching this and you're here, I don't want you to be passively watching this, okay? Please, I want you to participate and actually get value out of it. Even if you leave, just leave right this second, I want you to walk away inspired, motivated, ready to take massive, massive, massive action, okay? So if you're here, please don't be a passive, just sitting in your underwear at home watching it. Actually, please participate here with me because this is going to help you realize your potential, okay? I'm doing this for you. So what would the extra $2,000 mean for you? Okay, let me know. Would you be able to pay some extra Netflix bills, your home rent, your, I don't know, maybe able to take care of your family around you, right? Because that's one of my biggest whys, that I don't want to earn just enough for myself, but I want to be able to earn for other people around me, okay? Whether it's people I'm able to then hire or whether it's for my family so I can help them out. Okay, so let's check it out, okay? Let's do some basic math here. Let's say you have one client at $50 an hour and you're doing 10 hours a week with them, right? Your monthly income is looking to be about $2,000. That's not bad. So you're earning about $24,000 here. If you have one client at $150 an hour, that's about $6,000 a month, right? That's not bad. That's pretty good. That's $72,000 a year for you, okay? And that's just one client and $150, and you're not working that much. You're working 10 hours a week, okay? So you do have to get skilled to be able to get those jobs, but when you can get those jobs, what does your future look like? What's your earning potential? Could this replace your actual job? For most of you guys, I think that's true, right? If you're earning $72,000, doing something that fulfills you and lets your creativity out, that's really cool. Now, what about, what if you have one client at 60 and then you have another client at $150? With just two clients, if they're with you, you're hitting 100K a year, okay? I know it sounds like a really big goal, but if you just realistically look at it, it's not that difficult of a goal, okay? It's definitely achievable. You have to hustle, you have to work your ass off to get those clients in the first place, but if you get them, you can be doing pretty freaking good. Now, will those one or two clients stay with you forever? Probably not. But what happens is you have a cycle of multiple clients, right? So this gives you the ability to even hire and fire your clients, okay, based on whether you like them or not. But this is very powerful because you always have that rotation of clients. I also want to share with you kind of the difference between broke versus profitable programmers, okay? So my first Python client paid me, the 20,000. I've already shown you this, so I'm going to kind of skip over this. And I'm going to now go into the detail of what kind of code I wrote, okay? So here's what 99% of the people think I got paid for. The thing I got paid for, like the most complicated thing on the planet, they kind of imagine something like this. So I'm creating this like incredibly difficult, complicated, convoluted backend with like foreign keys and like object relational mapping and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But in reality, look, it's about getting the client a result, okay? If you can help them reduce their work hours, that's it. If you can do it in a simple way, that's it. That's exactly what I did, okay? So here's what I actually got paid $20,000 for. You guys want to know? If you're here, do you want to see the code that went behind it? Yes, no? Oh, by the way, this is awesome. I'm reading some people are saying helping my mom. That's really good. Some people are saying that they want to do it for their family, they want to do it for their friends. Okay, this is great. All right, so I'll show you guys what I actually got paid for. Okay, so check it out. Employee form. Okay, this is what I had to make. Now this is a company where they have multiple employees. Okay, if I can save 10 hours of labor time from each of those employees filling out these forms manually, it's saving the company about 50 or 100 or more, hundreds of thousands of dollars every single year. So do they care paying me 20K? Not really. I mean, they're making 100 grand, 200 grand, maybe even more on top of it. So look at this. I'm going to show you now that same employee form and the Python code that went along to create it, okay? So that same employee form on the left-hand side, okay? Check this out. Full name, full underscore name, and models.car field just means character field. Max length is 120 characters, okay? Do you have to be a rocket scientist to write that? Literally, this one line produces a result on the left-hand side. Where it says address 1234 Banana Street, address, that one line produces that address result. That one city line produces city result, okay? You kind of understand what I'm saying? And the things that look more complicated, like for example, that date picker we had, right? So you know this fancy date picker over here that you see like, oh my God, how will I create that? Well, you also don't have to be a genius to do that. Check this out. Hire date, models.date field. You literally just type that code in, it automatically puts this date field, okay? So you could be actually making a really cool app with a lot of simple code, okay? All right, let me show you the company form I made for them, okay? So they had to add and register companies. So the last one was registering employees. This one was registering companies. So when they're registering companies and they're trying to see who paid them at what time and they want to be able to invoice them, again, same simple thing, okay? Email, models.email field, models.boolean field, okay? And it just creates those Boolean yes or no check fields. So again, really, really simple, all right? Now I got a beautiful result with freaking dead simple code, okay? It's not complicated. It's not rocket science. If it is, let me know in the comments. Like, honestly, do you think that was rocket science? You know, for me, you know, even if I was a beginner and looking at it, I wouldn't think that that's too complicated. And, you know, this looks really cool. This looks like a really presentable app. You can log out, you can log in. It has a registration system. It has these tables. But guess what? Django already comes with a lot of this, right? Python already comes with a lot of this. All you have to do is just type in the right like name of the library, okay? There's more to it, but essentially that's all you need to get started to create apps, okay? Now, the thing I want to talk to you about is what people actually pay you for. So if you want to just create, you know, you might be thinking, hey, why can't I just build this in Squarespace? Why can't I just use WordPress, huh? Maybe that'll be a lot easier. Maybe I'll just use Wix or Weebly. But the problem with that is that they let you easily kind of create like about me pages. You know, if you imagine a restaurant app, they're good for that. You know, a blogging app. But a web app that provides a specific solution, that's what people actually pay you for. The other people who are making contact pages, they're dime a dozen. They're everywhere, okay? Everybody's paying for them and hiring them for cheap. The only thing that they can fight for is cheap pricing, okay? It's a fight to the ground. Whoever has the cheapest price wins. But if you can create solutions to burning problems, that's what people will pay you for. So let me give you an example of a web app now, okay? A solution to a problem. Dropbox, it's a solution to what problem, guys? If you're here in the chat, just what's coming to your mind? The first thing, what problem does Dropbox solve? I want you actively engaged in this, okay? If you're here, please. Again, this is for you. It's a cloud storage problem that's solved with Python, all right? Spotify, and actually Dropbox is made with Python. Spotify, what is that problem and what's the solution, okay? The problem is music streaming, okay? That's a problem that Spotify solves. So Spotify solves a music streaming problem and it's solved with, okay, come on, you guessed it, Python. And YouTube, it's what kind of problem is it? I'll give you a hint. It's a blank streaming problem. A blank streaming problem. It's not a music streaming problem, so what could it be? Okay, good, you got it. Video sharing, video sharing problem, right? So how do you share videos? and it's solved with Python. Okay, so YouTube, if you're watching this on there, that's what it's built with. Okay, now I want to share with you. So far, does this make sense? Does this make sense so far? Yes? No? Does it suck? Is it terrible? Should I leave? You guys here with me still? All right, let's go. I want you in that peak state. Okay, so if you're watching this in your seats, please stand up and have a good state, because like Tony Robbins says, right, your physiology changes everything. So even the ability for you to take this information in, if you're just like laying down and eating some freaking popcorn, you're not gonna be able to take this information in, and you're not gonna be able to take massive action on it and get results. So what I want you to do is stand up in your chair, or yeah, actually, why not? Like freaking stand up if you want. That's actually going to be the best for you. But just sit up in your chair, have a good posture, and that's going to change, okay? Slump your shoulders right now. Slump your shoulders, drop your head down. How do you feel? Do you feel confident? Probably not, right? Now put your shoulders back, put your head up, get in a good posture. You feel confident. It also opens you to receive more. So let's get going. Now I want to share with you your roadmap to a 6-figure Python developer, okay? Interested? Want it? Want it? Want to know? Want to know? All right, let's go. I love you guys. You guys have so much energy and passion. I love this. Okay, let's go. So I want to share with you your roadmap in 4 steps, okay? Okay, ignore that part. I don't know where that came from. But okay, fundamentals of Python. So we're going to include the fundamentals of Python. Okay, what are they? Basics of Python, okay? If you know those, you're going to be in a pretty good position. Let's hit this button and hopefully something magical appears. Boom. Okay, so the first thing you have to do, I'm giving you a roadmap, okay, at a very, very, very high level, okay? So first thing you have to do is learn the basics of Python. But if you're going to go for web development, then I want you to learn it with a specific purpose, okay? You can go and learn recursive Fibonacci if you want. That's going to be a lot of fun. You can go and HackerRank and solve problems for the rest of your life. That's going to be a lot of fun. But is it going to move you forward in the direction of becoming a web app developer with Python? You have to be purposeful in your training, okay? Practice doesn't make perfect. Deliberate, methodical, systematic, precise, surgical practice makes perfect, okay? I just kind of came up with that. All right? That's a practice that makes perfect, not purposeless, wandering, random, just whatever you saw in Quora or somebody mentioned on Stack Overflow or your professor said something. That practice doesn't get you where you want to go. Know the outcome that you want and then practice with that. So learn the fundamentals of Python, but with laser focus on web app development, okay? So meaning instead of doing boring math problems, work on making simple web apps from the get-go, okay? 2, after you kind of master the fundamentals of Python, you should move into web development, okay? So web development, if you build a web app or 2 with Python framework like Django or Flask, okay? So this, now you start getting comfortable, okay? So you learn Django, you take a crash course on it, and then you go build an app and you put it online, you host it online, or using Flask, okay? Depending on what framework you want. I like Django more. I think you should go with Django more. Django is a lot more powerful. All the websites I mentioned are built on Django, okay? You should be ready to move on to the 3rd optional stage. Now, the 3rd optional but highly recommended stage, and it's one of my freaking secrets to become so good so fast, okay? I became pretty good at I'm not an expert, okay? I'm not like the best. I don't have 30 years of experience. I just want to be honest with you here. But I'm relatively a lot better with my few years of experience than almost anybody that I know. And here's how one thing that helped me. It was coaching other students. So finding other students who I would coach, okay, and I would hire them. They would hire me, and they would be my clients. So they would pay me to teach them coding, okay. Some of them worked at jobs as a developer. Some of them were beginners. Some of them were kids trying to learn how to write "Hello World." All right, doesn't matter. But teaching every one of them taught me how to deal with clients. It taught me how to get clients, how to get recurring revenue with clients, how to build an amazing relationship with these clients, and it taught me, one of the most amazing things, which was programming, okay? It forced me to be at my peak and crush it with programming, okay? imagine that you're in a situation where you have to do something. If you just corner yourself against the wall and you don't have any other choice, you'll get it done, right? Let's say you have to jump over like a 8 feet thing or a 7 feet little balcony. Okay, it's going to be really scary. But if somebody puts a gun to your head and it's like, all right, now do it, you're probably going to do it. So you want to put yourself in those situations. Getting coaching clients helps you put you in that situation. Okay, so this is one of the things, this is your ultimate shortcut to starting to freelance. This will help you earn while you are learning. And this will help you become a developer in months and not years. Okay, so this is an amazing secret. And please write this down. And if you leave this webinar anytime, you have to go now, whatever. Don't go now because I have amazing stuff coming out. But even if you do, this is so important. Okay, this is so important. Again, if you start earning an income, that's a hook point into the world of programming. And now you can't get out of the world of programming, okay? You're literally earning an income from it and you already have clients. And this is also one of the secrets to having experience before you get to that entry-level job that somehow requires 3 years of experience. Go figure. All right, so let's get going. The fourth thing is obviously freelancing. Okay, so this is after you have coached enough people, you have earned good enough income, you feel confident, you feel experienced, you build web apps, you've mastered the fundamentals of Python, you're feeling comfortable. Now, this is the most exciting part. This is where you go from the client attraction stage to making money with coding and build apps with Python. Okay, so I really like this stage because obviously you get to do the most meaningful work. I know I'm talking a lot about money, but it's really meaningful work that you're doing that's really amazing, really powerful, and you're really literally taking your ideas, sharing it with the world, and I almost think of it like a glitch that people actually pay you for something so freaking awesome. What do you guys think? It's like somebody paying you to play a video game, right? Do you guys agree? Am I the only one here who thinks that? All right, let's get going. So now, what the heck is going on? Why is no one teaching this stuff? That was a thought that was going through my head. Okay, I was like, what is going on? All right, why is no one teaching practical stuff out there? Another thought that was going on in my head was I was looking at other courses from Coursera, Udacity, edX, Team Treehouse, Codecademy, and the list goes on. Amazing courses taught by wonderful professors, minus some courses, right? And they have great reviews. They have great, but the problem that I had was, where was that specific path to becoming a web developer? Where was that specific path to becoming a freelancer? Why didn't they show you what to actually write in an email to send to a potential client? Why didn't they show you how to get on a call with the client? Why didn't they show you how to have a relationship with the client? Why don't they show you specifically what you need to do to get a job? Okay, I think those are very important things, and I think they shouldn't miss out on that. And these online MOOCs should really focus in on those things. I think that's the most important thing. Like, yes, I want you to learn. I'm here for you. I want you to learn, but I want you to get a result, right? Don't you want to get a result? Don't you want to have an outcome that's tangible that you can show? Anyways, so I saw my friends in college getting loans, but no jobs, even after they were graduating. Okay, after even they graduated. And those things were kind of just like cutting my heart. I would just watch these students, and I was like, they're not making any progress, and they're not going, they spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, they're in so much debt, and yet they can't find a job. So what's going on? And how come I was going to college as a junior, actually as a sophomore, and I was already earning an income as a freelancer? And by the time I was a in my junior year, I was already making a six-figure income with Python. So what was that discrepancy? What changed? So I found that I felt like there was something wrong, okay? And I also want to share my story with you guys. And for me, it was like I knew I had to do something, okay? And this is why I do this stuff, okay? So that's what I want to share with you. And this is a story I recently shared on actually publicly on YouTube for the first time, and it was really painful. Sometimes I've only shared it in this webinar, so I'm going to share this story with you, okay? So what is that drive that got me going, that actually made me, through all the crazy obstacles, through crazy hardships, made me spend 18 hours a day, 20 hours a day to learn coding, go through crazy amount of trials and error, go through every course you can imagine on Coursera, go through every course you can imagine, Udacity, edX, Team Treehouse, Code Academy. I have crazy amount of certifications. I had so many mentors. I paid so many people to teach me Python. Why did I go through all of that and do it when I was like 16, 17 years old, right? Where did that fire come from? And where does that fire come from for me to share this with you so you can go out and literally change your life and eventually, hopefully, change the world? Um, so, I was okay. So, my family and I, okay, we were at a red light, okay? And we were sitting there, okay, and everybody's pretty happy. Usually we do this stuff. It's like apparently one of my mom's, it used to be one of her favorite things, just like go sightseeing in a car. And we thought it was like the coolest thing to do. We had just recently come to the United States. I was born in Pakistan. And anyways, we came to the United States. I was like 12 at the time. And we were in the car, we're in a red light, talking, have a great time. It was my brothers, my dad, and my mom. And my mom actually just a few seconds before what's gonna happen told me, "Hey, well, go ahead and put your seatbelt on." And I just looked at her and I was like, "Okay, what the hell? All right, whatever." So I put my seatbelt on, and what happened next would have really changed my life in a really bad way. But luckily, I wore the seatbelt. And what ended up happening was we just got rear-ended hard as hell from the back. And this girl who rear-ended us, she was like drunk out of her mind when she came out, and she instead of she was going like 60 miles an hour, and instead of braking, what she ended up doing was she accelerated, and so that was a problem, and that wasn't good. And yeah, we all went flying, and it was terrible. We came out, everybody had a little bit of pain, but we thought, at least let's get it checked out. So we all got it checked out. Everybody else was fine, except the doctor came out, looked us all in the eyes. Right after checking my mom, he came in and he's like, "Hey, your mom has her two back discs are fractured, and her back discs were dislocated." And so I grew up watching my mom in a lot of pain and a lot of misery for like 8, 9 more years. Actually, I still see her in misery. Because of that, she ended up developing so many more problems. And what was happening was paying for one night, okay, at the hospital was about 20 or $30,000. And my perfect brother, who got like this amazing IT job, followed everything our parents said, literally was this golden child who went to high school, did great, went to college, had the best GPA, worked like all these different jobs, finally got promoted, finally got a job in computer networking, got a CCNA, CCNP, CCI, like all this stuff. Even he couldn't afford it, okay? And my dad, who was working two shifts every day, okay, he was working a day shift and a night shift as a security guard. He would come home and he would sleep about 2 hours, 1 or 2 hours every day, and then he would just go to work. So he barely had any ability to spend time with our family, okay? And he couldn't even afford her surgery. And so I was looking at this and I was like, they're living this quote unquote perfect life, yet they're unable to help people that they actually even love. So that's why when I was very young, I'm just like, I don't fucking care what it takes. I'm going to be able to figure a way out. And for me, in the start, programming was just a way to express like literally express my creativity and deal with my anger and deal with the frustration that I had growing up, seeing my mom in agony every single day. Okay. And I discovered programming kind of randomly. Okay. And for me, what happened was like I was sick of, feeling helpless and feeling no control. Okay. And programming kind of gave me that, like, I can control this stuff. Okay. And I don't feel hopeless for myself anymore. And guess what? I became better at coding. I started landing these jobs. And by my junior year in college, it even allowed me to afford my mom's surgery. Okay. This is my, like, I'm telling you guys, this is the most amazing thing that's happened to me in my entire life. And it was this moment. Okay. I had to blur out the lady in the back because, you know, she didn't volunteer to be in the picture. But this is my mom right after her surgery. Look at that beautiful, amazing face, and she's happy as a cucumber. And yeah, and now what I want to do is, like, it helped me so much, right? It literally helped me change my life, help my mom, and it helps me, you know, with it helps me just even gives me that confidence, that strength, and it allows me to help other people. And it's not always just financially, but where I was in that state of anger and frustration and all that, when it allowed me to kind of get out of it, okay, and now it gives me strength so I can give other people strength and comfort and guidance and mentorship, okay. So that's why I wanted to share this with other people and give them a different path. All right, so up until now, how are you guys liking it so far, and can I share with you this path that I have for you? I want your permission before I continue, okay? How are you guys liking this so far? Did you guys get value out of this? Okay, good. So I'm going to go ahead and share this with you. Okay, so I'm going to introduce to you the profitable programmer. Okay, how to create apps and land your first client with Python in less than 90 days. All right, so this is a course I put together literally out of all my frustrations, all the things that I freaking wish I had but couldn't get. So I put this course, honestly, completely, if I'm very selfish with you, right, if I'm very honest with you, okay, I put it for my older self, okay, for the older self who didn't have a path, who didn't know what the fuck to do, who was lost, who went through like hundreds of online resources, has thousands of bookmarks, okay, for different blog posts and articles, only to then later get lucky to find a way that works, okay, and help that kid save time, energy, a lot of frustration, money, and all that, okay. But I think that this is going to be really helpful for you guys as well. So let me jump into it, okay? So what makes this course different? I wanted to focus on practicality versus theory. You can go learn theory in a computer science course at your university, okay? Where that same professor who couldn't get a job is coming to teach you because that's the only job he could get. You can go ahead and do that. I wanted to make this fun so it's enjoyable for you, okay? Even when you watch movies, you're learning stuff, but you're learning it in just like a fun way and you don't even realize it's taking place, okay? So there's a lot of passion that I have for this and you're going to see that. And I wanted to focus on money in your pocket versus just a course that takes money out of your pocket, okay? So 100% the focus of this course is to help you get clients and land clients. Does that make sense so far? Is that something you can relate to? Okay, how many times you gotten just a course and then you stopped, discontinued it, didn't finish it, and didn't get any results, but you didn't even refund it? It's probably sitting there in your Udemy bucket list, okay? Because they dropped their new 95% sale, and you know, you just go on a spree, but never actually take action on them, you know. This is week 1 of the course, okay? So this is Profitable Programmer, and I'm gonna now break down the modules for you, okay? So here is what you're gonna get in this course, okay? In week 0, the mindset of highly successful developers. The first week, we're gonna cover all the big picture things you need to know to become a badass developer, all right? This is all the mindset stuff. This honestly is worth a lot more than $197, but I'm just gonna say it's worth $197, okay? You know, a lot of the things in here actually got students some amazing results, which I'm going to share with you actually right after this slide. Week 1, we're going to just do a full-on Python crash course, okay? So this is an amazing, epic Python crash course I put in this course that actually, when I launched it in November, wasn't even there. But the reason why I put it is that if you're a beginner, I want to give you the ability to catch up, okay, and not fall behind. We'll cover all the Python fundamentals, and this will be the Python building blocks for developing Python web apps. Okay, so now we're doing that purposeful training that I was talking about, where when you're doing Python programming and you're learning it, you want to be purposeful, surgical, precise, laser focused in your practice. All right, that's what this crash course is focused on. This is valued at $197. Your Python freelancer portfolio, okay? your Python freelancer portfolio web app. Okay, so in this week, we literally create a web app and we host it online. All right, and the technologies we're using is Python, Flask, and Heroku. And we do it in such a simple way that you'll be able to do it right away. And then we break down how it works. So this week is valued at $197. Again, I want you to focus on the result that you already have a freelancer portfolio on week 2. And then when you later build projects in this course, they're going to go right on that portfolio. So far, the total value is at $591. Now, I want to share with you some results after week 1 of this course, okay? Christina Ribeiro, I hope I'm not messing her name, in week 1 of this course, created her portfolio and deployed it online. So check it out, okay? This is on the left-hand side, you can kind of see the course, okay? And then on the right-hand side, you see her portfolio. And she already has apps that she's put on there. Boom, week 1, okay? And it's not just her. Almost every single student has a portfolio that's hosted online, okay? Results, outcome, focused. We also had a student named Shresh from India, okay? And I love this. I love you guys from India. But you guys always, for some reason, think you'll never be able to make money and you'll never be able to get clients, okay? People from the United States don't have that because they're like, okay, yeah, we know we'll get clients, whatever. But people from India especially, okay, I get this so much. So I want to share this with you. With a student named Shresh, okay, who thought it wasn't possible for him to get a client who's willing to pay him what he's worth, all right? He was worried that he's in India and he's only 17 years old. So there was no way he would land a client. All right. And I want to share with you his results in week 1 of the course. Okay. Here's what happened. Our student Shresh, our boy Shresh, making $36 an hour from India in week 1 of the course. Check it out. This is an email I got right after week 1 of this course was published. And look at the date, December 11th. Okay. He's like, hey Kazi, this is Shresh from India. I'm 17-year-old teen and I just made my first ever Python income. I made $36. I love how you put the dollar sign after, teaching an hour. I feel so motivated and happy. You helped me achieve this. I throw you a big thanks, okay? And check it out. I hit his name and hit his client's name, but this guy is charging in Great Britain, okay? So he's even cooler than I am. But that's what he charged that for 1 hour, okay? And now imagine he has that client and on a recurring basis. That's not bad. That's pretty damn good, right? That's pretty good even if you're in the United States. Know what I'm saying? It's pretty good for a lot of you who are here probably. And then we had another student, and this is still week 1, by the way, okay? This is still week 1. This is because of that mindset week that really helped people with this. And check this out, December 16th, another student, his name is Lakshay, and he says, I think I just got my first client. Thanks, Rafik Hazi, and other clever programmers who helped me in this. Now, his problem is I have to set up a PayPal account, okay? So wouldn't that be a nice problem for you to have? Setting up a PayPal account, okay? So again, this is happening around week 1, week 2. I think this is about when week 2 came out. And here's some more proof that it works, okay? So this is like, we literally just have a legitimate screenshot of his first job that he got in literally week 1 of the course, okay? So very first pay, he thanked our student moderator, Dennis Murphy. And here's a resource. By the way, if you're watching this, just write this down, peopleperhour.com. Great resource, especially if you're in India, okay? Write this down. I want to give you everything that you need. And check it out. At the bottom, we gave him 31 reactions because we support him and we love him for what he did. All right, now what you're going to get. Anyways, how are you guys liking this so far? Pretty cool? All right. So now what you're going to get, okay? So week 3, we're going to be building a full stack to-do list web app with Python, okay? So we'll build a to-do list app in Python, and then we're going to deploy it online, okay? Week 4, we're going to build a Python Django full stack movie web app. We'll build a full CRUD enabled app with a database and deploy it online, okay? And this is going to be like something you can put straight up on your portfolio. We're using full-on databases. We're using, for you ability to create things, read things, update things, delete things. That's what CRUD stands for. And then in week 5, we're going to focus on local development. So you'll learn how to develop web apps on your own, computer, so when the internet dies or you're in a freaking jungle, you can still code, okay? So local development is obviously very, very important. These 3 weeks are total valued at $591, okay? Take another student, Lang No, all right? He's a marketer, okay? And he didn't really have any experience with coding at all before joining this course. And in week 4, here's the app that he put together, okay? So this is his full stack movie app after week 4. And he actually went on to host this app on Amazon, and he did it, he hosted in a serverless way, which is pay as you go. So that's a really hot technology for people to learn Amazon Web Services. And he kind of took what he learned from the course, and it gave him enough to host this app on Amazon Web Services. And he actually even shared this in the Facebook group so everybody else could watch this. And he made a YouTube playlist on that, which I thought was really, really cool. And here's also what you're going to be getting. Okay, so week 6, we're going to go into how to start getting Python coaching clients. So this week we'll focus on you starting to earn an income from coding with the knowledge you currently have. You'll be improving your skill, learning how to work with clients, earning an income, and adding more experience to your portfolio, okay? So we need to start getting, so week 6, by this time, you should definitely be getting clients. If week 0 and week 1, you weren't getting them already, okay? Week 6, you're going to be getting clients. And I'm going to share with you some students who got them around that time. Week 7, we're going to get into HTML5 plus Bootstrap 4. So we're going to learn the building blocks of websites and their design. This week is valued at $394, okay? And then here's another thing which you're going to get, okay? So week 8, you're going to learn how to style your apps with CSS3. So you'll learn how to style them and make them look delicious, all right? So we're going to cover HTML5, we're going to cover Bootstrap 4, and we're going to cover CSS3 because all of these are really important for you to become a front-end developer. Does that make sense? Okay, these are really important technologies that you should know. And even if you're just watching this, you can even take notes so you can learn these on your own, okay? Just even be taking notes on this. Very, very important. Get value out of everything, okay? Suck the value out of even what I'm showing you now. Week 9, we're going to go into a JavaScript crash course. You'll learn enough JavaScript to be dangerous, like one of the dudes who has those courses on it, right? And you're going to work on Django projects comfortably that require you to know JavaScript. So I want you to be thinking Ajax, my friend, for those of you who are maybe a little bit more smart or more advanced, I should say, okay, in programming. And Ajax lets you, show stuff on your app without having to refresh it. In week 10, we're going to be getting into the ultimate environment for Python dev with PyCharm. So I'm going to show you how to leverage the best code editor on the freaking planet for Python and how it can 10x your productivity as a developer. Okay. Again, these 3 weeks valued at $591. What you're going to get, week 11, we're going to do a Django crash course. So you'll be a Django ninja when you're done with this module. Admin, views, forms, models, and user authentication will be a joke for you, okay? So that's going to be the focus of this, to just give you all the meats and potatoes behind Django. Week 12, we're going to work on Git version control and GitHub. So you'll learn how to version control your app. So you can, okay, if you don't know what it is, it's literally like you put your app in a time machine. So if something goes bad, you can always travel back in time, all right? So this is a highly sought after skill no matter what language you're a developer in. Does that make sense? And I'm sure a lot of you here know that Git version control is pretty hot, and it's one of the skills that's actually needed no matter where you are at, okay? So this week is going to be valued at $197. Week 13, we're going to be creating a Python Django blogging app, all right? So this is where you have the full CRUD app, and we'll build your blog plus deploy it online, and then we're going to go on to put it on your portfolio. This is going to be valued at $197, okay? Total value of these 3 weeks, $591. So far, week 4, what you're going to get is Python Developer's Guide to LinkedIn, GitHub, and Facebook, all right? So I'm going to show you this week how to leverage social media as a Python developer to get recruiters to hit you up on autopilot. This is something you should keep in your mind, okay? know that you can use social media to kind of do really well and get recruiters to call you. Okay, on LinkedIn, a lot of these guys will find your profile and find your resumes right on there and reach out to you. Okay, and then week 15, which is actually going to be the most exciting week for you, we're going to learn how to profit with Python. So you're going to learn how to freelance and or go into full-time developer position. Okay, so now that you're ready, in this week I'm going to show you where to go get your clients, how to attract them, and build projects for them that they will pay you for. Okay, so instead of calling this week like it's worth $2,000, I just called it 197, just nicely evened out. Okay, so this week is going to be the most important week for you because it's going to help you with the result of getting clients. All right, total value so far $394. You're also going to be getting the Profitable Programmer private Facebook group. So from zero coding skills to when you land a client and need help, we're all going to be there for each other. Okay, so for example, take a look at this. Okay, you need to get support and accountability, and plus it's just more fun with people. All right, so take our student Pedro, who's an entrepreneur. He's running his own company, and check out the first game that he created. All right, and he was able to share it with the group. Okay, so my first Python game, and it's super cool because we all jumped in, and then we're like, wow, this is epic, can you share the code with us? And then he went on to share the code with us, and then everybody went on and learned from that. Wouldn't you like having that kind of support? Right, it's a tough journey, it's a long way ahead for you to become a developer, right? Wouldn't you like to have that support, guidance, and everybody around you? And if you ask for freelancing advice or whatnot, we're there for you. Let me share with you some more benefits of having and being part of an amazing community, the best community in the world for Python. All right, so we have some students who are literally handing you clients. Doesn't happen always, it's because Christina got sick, but check this out, this is pretty cool. She goes, does anyone want a Python tutoring job? I have someone who needs help with the assignment and I'm feeling under the weather, so can somebody take this client on? And look at that, she even attached the PDF, and then a bunch of people jumped in, and then one of them got the job. Okay, so Lakshay, being the headhunter that he is, he ended up getting that job. But yeah, there were multiple other people who were hitting her up, and he's like, hey, can I get this job? And then Lakshay went on to help the student with his job. Okay, and it helped Lakshay improve his skill set too. And we had a student who had experience selling his app. That's super cool. And he shared that app in the group. You guys want to see what that app is that he actually sold? Pretty cool. Okay, so I want to share with you. I want to be giving you value the whole time. Okay, so even if you're watching this part, I want to be able to give you something so you leave right this second, boom, you have tons of value, applicable stuff that you can use. Okay, check this out. So he says this is one of my real world apps that I sold to a client. Okay, and that's really cool. And then I thanked him for sharing it, and everybody jumped in, and everybody's like, wow, this is so cool, this is awesome. But it gave people and gave students, and hopefully is giving you a real idea of even what kind of things that you can sell. You don't have to always build a YouTube or an Instagram to sell it. All right, you can be building some simple things and sell them. All right, so now I had two choices with this course. One was I can go as cheap as possible and try to sell as many as possible. So think that I give 95% discount and the course is about 15, 20 bucks, okay? The real problem that happens there is I would be doing a lot of you disservice. One, I wouldn't get serious students. Let's be honest. Two, it wouldn't allow me, okay, even if I did get serious students, it wouldn't allow me to work closely with those students, all right? With a lot of the students in our current group, you'll be surprised with how many of them I've gotten on a one-on-one call with, okay? Just kind of unannounced, no charge for them, for free. They need help, we just jump in. And all our student moderators in the group, they'll jump in and help you out as well. But that can't happen if we have thousands of students enrolled in our program, okay? Second option requires a little higher investment on your part, okay, on your part, but in exchange, I can devote more resources to you and guarantee your success. Does that make sense? All right. Now, I just want to finish off with what you're going to be getting, okay? So you're going to be getting all of the Profitable Programmer modules. and they're valued at $3,152, okay? Because I want you to understand that if you get one client from them, I want you to understand how much that's worth to you, all right? You're also going to be getting the Profitable Programmer Vault. So these are all the one-on-one interviews plus bonuses with developers from Google, Codecademy, Facebook, Replit, founders of coding startups, best Python freelancers, and best Python coaches. So this is really cool. I have interviews with people like Justin Mitchell, which I'm going to show you in a second. This vault alone could be priced at $5,000, okay, from the things that you guys learn from this. And I'm going to share with you what you're going to learn from this. So one of the things that's in this vault, so bonus number 1, you'll learn how to even start your own software as a service company, okay, and explode with literally $0 in marketing. This is my interview with Amjad Masad, who was a founding engineer of Codecademy, freaking insane, and he was working with Facebook, okay, as a software developer, and now he runs Replit, and he's a founder of Replit, which is now used by Google, Facebook, UC Berkeley, and Hack Reactor. This interview is going to be in the course, and this interview alone should be valued at $500, $497. And here's what the other students are saying so far, okay? So we have Nazar Mali, who's going through this course, and he's like, hey, I was working as a freelancer since 2014 before I joined the course. I'm a senior CG generalist, and after taking your course, I took a task I was taking a team in Brazil 7 days to complete, and I automated it with Python in 4 hours. So basically, I made $1,200 in 4 hours. Would that be really cool if you could do that? If you could work and create something and automate something that could help you generate $1,200 in 4 hours and help save your company a lot of time and labor, that'd be pretty cool. Take another student from our course, okay? Afreen Sheikh. She says, I saved my company at least $23,000 with Python after taking Kazi's course by customizing my company's laboratory information management system, okay? And she works as a web developer, okay? And now I want you to understand what this could mean for you. How much would one freelancing client at $50 an hour mean for you, all right? One freelancing client. If you're working with them for 5 hours or 10 hours a week, with just one client, you're making $24,000 a year. Now, how much if you could just get one coaching client? And you saw there were multiple students who were getting coaching clients in week 1 of the course. But let's say even week 6 or week 7 or week 8 of the course, you get one coaching client at $50 or $30 an hour. What would it mean for you over the course of a year? All right? Probably mean about $12,000 or more, okay? It's less than freelancing because you work less hours when you're coaching, okay, rather than if you're freelancing. And average Python web developers make $117,000 a year, and you get to impact millions of people's lives with the code that you write, all right? So here's your investment in your future, okay? This is the opportunity that I have for you, okay? This course, the investment for this course is $497, all right? So take all of that, all right, what should have been valued at $4,000, $5,000, right? And it would be justified because if you get a client, you're making 2 or 3 times that at the end of the day. It's only $497. But because you showed up to this webinar today, all right, the investment for this course for you, my friend, is going to be $397. All right. Again, bonus number 1, if you join, you're going to be getting my $20,173 Craigslist ad swipe copy. And this is valued at $97. And you're going to be getting this for free. Okay. And here's the Craigslist ad swipe copy. And bonus number 2, the Profitable Programmer Portfolio plus Video Guide. This is valued at $197, okay? And you're going to be getting this for free, okay, if you join this course. But this is only true if you buy this course in the next 30 minutes, okay? So I'm going to start the timer on my end right now. You can even put it in the chat. But that's the only time this is going to happen, all right? So I'm going to give you my $20,173 Craigslist ad swipe copy along with the full-on portfolio course, but you have to take action now, okay? So if you're here up until this point, you're interested, here's what I want you to do, okay? Below this video, there's a big blue button, all right? And it says enroll now, okay? I want you to click this button and go to the checkout page. This is what you're gonna see, okay? This is gonna be the course. You can choose to pay with PayPal or credit card. Put in your information, okay? Don't get messed up there. Sometimes people get messed up on putting their information, or they'll put the wrong email address. Please don't do that, okay? And then click this button at the bottom to go and buy this course. Step 3, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna send you, you're gonna get a confirmation email with your account information to access the Profitable Programmer course. Step 4, once you're in, my friend, enjoy the welcome aboard section. Welcome, welcome. We have actually students coming in right now. We have Speppen War, he just joined, and we have Joe Kennedy. Welcome, welcome. And then you're gonna enjoy the welcome aboard section and click the link to join the Profitable Programmer private Facebook group, okay? The Facebook group alone has helped students land clients, get jobs, and actually there are students who are now putting a little group together. It's like 5 of them, and they started their own consulting agency as Python freelancers, okay? So the Facebook group alone could be worth the price of the admission, okay? And we have many students actually saying that. And step 5, awesome, you are in, my friend, congratulations. Now go get the course, all right? You have 28 minutes left, and I want you to jump in. And here's a webinar only special. Again, just so you remember, you're gonna get my $20,173 Craigslist ad swipe copy. So go to this link, cleverprogrammer.to/PayPal, okay? I want you to go type that into your URL or wherever you are on your phone, type that on your phone, and that's how you're gonna be able to jump in and join this course, okay? Now, I also want to mention who this course is not for. Okay, so this is a pretty important part. If you're looking to be spoon-fed, all right, so you only want to do exactly what's covered in the course. Those are the students I've seen failing a lot. Okay, so those are the students who literally cover exactly what the homework says, but then they are just like, okay, that's it. I'm not doing anything else. You should still be willing to put in more work. You should still be willing to put in extra time. This should be your passion, okay? This should drive you, all right? You should be motivated to do this. Also, who this course is not for, you're unemployed, okay? If you're unemployed, this course is not for you. And unless you have a lot of extra money saved up where you're comfortable to join the course, okay? Because I've seen students who join out of desperation, okay? And then what happens is that you can't focus when you're under so much stress, all right? And I don't want you in that position. And same things goes if you're in debt, okay? And this is something that I follow from Ramit Sethi. And you can't focus under pressure if you're in debt. And I will also kick you out of the course if you are in debt, okay? And I will ban you or block you from joining any of the courses at Clever Programmer in the future as well. Don't want you joining if you have a debt, okay? Clear your debt, come back later. Also, you're looking for like minimum amount of work. So you're like, I'm gonna put 3 hours a week and I'm gonna just get all these results. That's not gonna happen. So you should just leave right now. Like literally just X out of this freaking webinar. And don't waste your time or mine. And now I'm gonna talk about who this course is actually right for, all right? You are willing to put in hard work, all right? So you're willing to take action outside of the course. That's very, very important, okay, for your success. And that's what we've seen with the students who are actually successful. This is a long-term game for you. You're not just in this to just get a quick buck and leave. You're in this for the long game. You understand that this is going to be the strong fundamentals and building blocks for you to become a full-stack web developer with Python, okay? This course will set you up in the right way. It'll give you all the foundation you need. It'll start helping you earn an income. It'll start helping you get clients. Put that But for you to then, get on and become a professional freelancer and do it day in and day out and be awesome at it and become a web developer, that's going to take time, all right? And I want you to be able to be somebody who's patient, understands that this requires hard work, okay? The other people who this course is right for is people who have speed of implementation, okay? So we have new students joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys coming in. Warren, Surya. We have actually another Christina who joined. Anyways, I'm going to go through this and then mention that. So speed of implementation, anything you learn, don't sit on your goddamn ass and just breathe out of your nose and just watch my material, but don't take action on it, please. Because I want you to be successful. I want you to get the results. I want you to get the maximum value and get a job, be able to help yourself, be able to help your family, work your own hours, be your own boss, choose your own clients, okay? But the only way that can happen is if what you learn, you implement right away. If you just watch stuff, you just consume stuff, you don't take action, this is not going to be good for you, okay? Honestly. And again, somebody who takes massive action on each module, you're going to go really far in this course, all right? So I want to be clear on that, very, very clear on that. And the other students who get a lot of success are students who collaborate with other students in the course, okay? Does this make sense? Does this paint the right picture for you? If this is for you, if this is not for you, you belonged in the previous section, which means just cross out, X out now. So if this is for you, I want you to get started now for just $397 today, all right? I want you to click the button below or sign up here, all right? You can pay in full or PayPal. Just go to this link, cleverprogrammer.to/PayPal. You guys already saw this awesome student. She's so awesome. I had to just put her twice. Every month, all right, think about it, guys. Every month we spend money on stupid stuff, okay? I like to call it stupid stuff. Popcorn, I don't know, drinks, soda, chips, unhealthy stuff, things that we don't like. Some of us are addicted to alcohol. Some of us smoke. Some of us spend it on, a lot of us are spending it on things that we don't want or are bad habits and are actually not moving us forward in the direction that we want. Okay? I'm asking you, hey, take that and invest in yourself, invest in this course. And how about if you actually get a real skill out of that investment? How about you get something where, in the start, you have difficulty doing it, it's hard, then you start getting it, then it starts clicking in, then you're like, man, I'm actually getting good at this. And then people look at you one day and they go, wow, how does this guy do that stuff? Wouldn't you rather have that type of skill where you're harder to replace, where you can do a job that's very fulfilling? Right? I think so. So that's what I'm asking for you today, okay? That you invest in this course, you invest in yourself, and you go forward and become a Python developer, freelancer, and use these skills. Okay, at the end of the day, you have an amazing skill that you can leverage. Bonus number 2, you're going to learn how to start your own Python online brand. So this is going to be our interview with Justin Mitchell, who's the CEO of Coding for Entrepreneurs. Amazing YouTube channel. Probably some of you guys know it. He's a full-time developer, and he's also a top Udemy instructor with over 325,000 students. And he's a YouTube content creator with over 55,000 plus subscribers. Okay, so he's awesome. And this interview is valued at $500. Okay. Bonus number 3, you're gonna get the insider's guide to landing. Like, guys, come on, can we just be real here? Who does this? Who has this in their course? Anyways, I'm gonna keep going. All right, you're gonna learn the insider's guide to landing a job at a company like EA Games, Microsoft, or even Square. Okay, so this is an interview I have with Marius Buliendra, and he has worked at EA Games, Microsoft, and Square, and now he's looking to work at Snapchat. Okay, one developer, one dude. Imagine how powerful learning those strategies from him would be for you. And in his interview, we break down exactly how you can work at companies like Microsoft, starting from zero, absolutely zero coding skills, okay? This interview is valued at $300. Information alone, I want you to understand, and I think that you already know this, isn't enough. Let me give you all the resources, okay, right now to become a developer, okay? And you can put this all together yourself. So there is a way. I want you to be educated on your ways. I don't want you to just join this course because I'm very passionate and I'm talking to you right now. I want you to be I want you to be methodical, okay? And I want you to think this through. Okay, let's take a college course. It's probably going to be, if it's a community college course, it's at least 500 bucks. If it's a regular college course, it's probably a few thousand, few grand, okay? And how are those college courses? How much value have you gotten out of them? You've probably taken some of them, right? Or you probably know about them. Do you think they help you land clients? Do you think they help you and they focus on helping you land jobs? Do you think that one course sets you up on the right path? Or do you think most of the people leave confused, frustrated, think they're dumb, have a teacher who talks down to them? Yet we all pay for that. I paid for that. That's option one. Let me give you some other options. I have about 1,300 bookmarks on different coding resources, blog posts, and YouTube videos, and different guides that I've come across, different little websites that people don't know of, different little resources that people don't know about. It took me a very, very, very long time to find those hidden resources. And to get 1,300 bookmarks, I've at least seen 100,000 plus pages, okay, to get to that. So you can go ahead and do that yourself, all right? You can go and research all of that. You can go through Coursera. You can go through edX. You can go through Udacity, just like me. You can go through Team Treehouse. You can go through Codecademy. You can have thousands of bookmarks, read hundreds of blog posts. You can finish tons of books like me, like I finished Python Programming by John Zell and many others. And then maybe you can try to put it all together, create an app using Stack Overflow and whatever else, right? Leveraging that, and maybe have your path to becoming a developer. Or you can take the shortcut that I'm offering you, that is this course. Okay? So if you're still on the fence, and this course, it fits who the person you are, right? That you fit the who this course is right for, you should really be jumping in this course and taking advantage of it, okay? Because once I close down this course, I'm not opening it up again till 6 months from now, all right? So once this is closed and shut down, it's shut down. Bonus number 4, and at the end, guys, I'm going to have a Q&A section with you, okay? So I know this is running a little bit long, and I apologize, but I'm going to jump in and have a conversation with you guys and answer all your questions. All right, so this bonus will teach you how to become a Python consultant. So it's going to be an interview with Nick Drain. He's worked as a teacher at Full Stack Academy, which is an awesome coding boot camp with like 97% job placement rate. He's a Python consultant who charged $300 an hour, and he's my mentor, my personal mentor, okay, the mentor I've talked about. And you'll learn what it takes to be a badass Python consultant from Nick Drain whenever you're ready. All right, this is valued at $297. Bonus number 5, you're going to learn how to attract Python clients with Facebook ads. This is my interview with Billy Bross, who's actually my business coach, and Teachable, which is a multi-million-dollar company, multi-million, as my good friend says, and he's rated number 1, recommended as in Facebook ads expert. So why would we have a Facebook ads expert in this course? Check it out. We're going to break down how to set up your Facebook to magnetically attract clients for Python, okay? And we're going to first show you how to do this for free, so you don't have to put any money into it. And then once that's working and you're getting clients from it, we're going to go into Facebook ads, and then I'm going to show you how to amplify your results to get those Python clients with paid traffic. Okay, this interview is valued at $1,997. Guys, if you're interested so far, this is awesome for you. You're liking this. Oh, by the way, guys, for those of you who want the Craigslist ad and the bonus, the time is coming to an end. You only have 14 minutes left, okay? So jump in now because you're going to get the bonuses if you jump in now. If you don't jump in now, then you don't get the $200 worth of bonuses, okay? So take advantage of it. Plus, you're not going to get this price point again, all right? You're going to have to pay the $497 price. You're only paying this because you're on this webinar. So go get started now. That's the link. Go to that link, join it. All right. Another thing I wanted to share with you is money replenishes. Okay, so money comes and money goes, right? So think about it. If you have, you go to a job every 2 weeks, you get a new paycheck. Okay, no matter where you blow that paycheck, you still get that back, right? Isn't that cool? Isn't that really cool that money replenishes? But think about it. Does your time replenish? Does your time come back when you spend 2 weeks? Do the other 2 weeks like automatically come back? Does your boss pay you your time every 15th of the month or every 14th of the month? Probably not, right? And so what I want you to do is use a replenishable resource, okay? Invest in yourself, invest in this course. You're going to get that paycheck in 2 weeks anyway. And in the meantime, you can join this course, make this investment, and get a real skill set so you can become an entrepreneur that you wanted to become, or become a freelancer, or become a full-time developer and be able to support your friends, your family, yourself, okay? Again, what you're going to be getting, okay, I just want to review this for you. The Profitable Programmer modules that are valued at $3,000. Profitable Programmer private Facebook group, okay, valued at $197. You get bonus interview with Amjad Masad. You get bonus interview with Justin Mitchell. You get bonus interview with Marius, who worked at EA Games, Microsoft. You get interview with Nick Drain, who worked as a Python consultant. You get interview with Billy Bross, who's a Facebook ads expert. Total value of all of this is $6,934. I know it sounds like a lot, right? Holy shit, this is so crazy. But the focus is on getting you clients. So you get one client or two clients. What is that worth to you over the next few months, over the next half of a year, over the next year? Even a coaching client would be worth at least double this value right here. So if I did charge you $6,000 or $7,000, it would still be priced correctly because you're making a higher income on it, right? If you invest and actually invest that time and energy and effort, okay? So with the Profitable Programmer Vault and everything, okay, this is $8,000, $9,000 value. And we're going to continuously be adding more Django projects to this course, and we're going to be adding more case studies, interviews, and strategy sessions into this course, okay? And you can see why so many students are joining and taking advantage of this course, the Profitable Programmer, all right? So now what I want you to do, if you're still here, you're interested, you know this can help you, you're either a beginner, intermediate in programming, you're somebody who wants to put in hard work, you're willing to put in 5 to 10 hours or more a week, okay? Double that, quadruple that if you want to get extraordinary results. And if this is the right fit for you, right, you have that speed of implementation and you're looking for just that path to get you going, then definitely join this course. Like, jump in, take advantage of it, jump in. And now, I put it like this, you have a choice to make. You can do this the slow way or the fast way, okay? So, I had this mentor, this coach, actually I should say, or tutor, who would teach me programming when I was starting out. And when I talked with him and I was asking him how much he charged his company, he said he was charging $30 an hour. And he was phenomenal. He was amazing. He was such a good developer, okay? This guy was literally a machine. But he was charging $30 an hour, but he had 30 years of experience, okay? Whereas I started charging $100 an hour in 3 months, okay? And is this possible for everybody? Hell no, okay? Was this an extraordinary result? Yes. Was I putting in 18 hours a day? Yes. But did I also not have the path? Did I also lack the strategy? Did I also have a lot of trial and error? Absolutely. So it was possible for me. I truly believe that if you follow this guide and you put in the work and you go all out and you give it 3 months, that result can be possible for you, okay? Like, that's a pretty awesome result. I think this can definitely be possible for you. And I'll show you in this course exactly how to do this and not do it in a sleazy way or a weird way, but do it in an authentic way where you build a relationship with your clients, where you offer them value, where you only charge them that much when you know they're earning more, okay? When you know they're earning at least 5 or 10 times more. So then they can actually afford to pay you this instead of working with clients who don't even have that money to pay you, okay? So let me show you all of that and guide you. We only have 10 minutes left, so if you want to join now so you can get the ad, the Craigslist ad bonus for $97 and the Profitable Programmer Portfolio. I also have a special guarantee for you, okay? And it's very simple. 60-day money back. If you don't get those results and you do put in the work and you show me you put in the work, I give you your money back, no questions asked. And as a matter of fact, I insist that you get your money back, okay? So this is a bulletproof guarantee for you. And essentially, you just get to try out the Profitable Programmer course completely risk-free, 100% risk-free, all right? So if you're curious, you're like, I'm on the edge, do it. The reason why I hide the special guarantee till the end is because I get a bunch of people who just like want, who are just dabblers. And once I see special guarantee, like, okay, I'm gonna join now. So I like to keep it here. So for those serious students, because I know if you're here, you're probably pretty serious. And so I want to share with you the special guarantee, okay? So go ahead, get started now. And then another thing I want to share with you is if you literally don't have cash right now, but not because you're in freaking debt or you have issues with money, okay? You're in money problems. If that's the case, please don't join this course yet because you're going to be under a lot of pressure and I don't want you to go through that, okay? But if you literally don't have cash right now, you want to join, then PayPal credit is a good option, okay? So you can go on the payment page, try to pay with PayPal, and select PayPal credit, okay? And that allows you to have a credit line for 6 months, and it gives you 6 months to pay $397, not $497, $397, okay? Because you're getting the reduced price, and you don't pay any interest on it, which is awesome. And you have full 6 months to pay however much you want, as long as by the end of 6 months you pay the full thing. Pretty cool, right? And literally you click 2 buttons and then it'll say something like you're approved. If you have a terrible credit score, I don't know, you'll have to see, but all you have to do is put in your social security and then it works. And I think it works for United States people. I'm not sure if you're in Russia, Germany, India, but just double check. I know you're smart, you can find out. All right, just to recap, you're getting all this awesome stuff, okay? Facebook group alone is awesome. Imagine, right? It can help you land a client. It can help you land a job. You come in, you're like, hey, how much should I charge this person? $50 or $100? Somebody says charge them $100 an hour. That literally reduced your time, your lifetime of work in half, okay? So just gave you some extra time. Again, you can get started now. And I'm going to be jumping on the Q&A in just a little bit, okay? So if you're here, get started, only $397, and you're going to get all the bonuses. A Craigslist ad for $97, and by the way, we only have 7 minutes or 6 minutes left on that, so you don't have much time left. If you're on the fence, join now. You also saw that there's a special guarantee, so you really have nothing to lose here, all right? And now I want to do some FAQ, and then I'm going to jump on Q&A in 1 second, okay? Are there recorded videos for this course? Yes, you get lifetime access to them, okay? They're recorded. But this course drips out every week, so this way you are you're consuming digestible content. I get this a lot. Am I too old? Am I too young? Am I too dumb, okay? So are you too old? No, if you can give 3 to 4 months of your time solid, you can actually get a client, okay? So you can be 61 and go from 61 to 62 without having a skill as a Python freelancer, Python developer, having clients, or you can go from 61 to 62 with having that skill. It's just a choice you have to make. So are you too old? If you want to have that victim mentality, then yes, you probably are too old. But if you believe you still have time left, right, even if you're 67 years old, it's very possible. All it takes is a few dedicated months of your time, hard work, follow what I've put for you, and you will get the results, okay? Am I too young? Okay, that's another one I get. You guys saw Shreyas was only 17. He locked in a client at $36 an hour. When I was charging $100, $70, $100 an hour in coaching, I was pretty young too. I mean, I was going to college at the time. I believe I was like 19 or 20 about that time, so I was pretty young. But if you're even younger, it's possible for you to do all this stuff. Okay, am I too dumb? Okay, I mean, I had a, I wasn't the smartest student. I had 2.0 GPA at community college, and also I dropped out of just college in general. So academically, am I dumb? Yes, but coding is like a language. All right, so if you spend time with it, you'll improve in it. All right. Um, do I need to know math? No, you don't need to know any math for this course. And you don't need to know any math to become a back-end developer. Okay, trust me. You don't need to know any math to become a front-end developer. And do I need to know Python? No, because in this course will help you, okay? So if you're a beginner, the Python crash course will feel like you're in this freaking raging bull roller coaster. It's going to be pretty intense. But if you put in the work, that week is going to be pretty tough for you if you're a complete beginner. But if you put in the work, you're going to get the results. And you're going to master the basics of Python, the fundamentals of Python in that week alone. All right. Do you teach Python? Think of this course as like 10 courses. We have a JavaScript crash course. We have HTML and Bootstrap. We have a course on Git and GitHub. We have a crash course on Django. We have a crash course on Python. All those alone, guys, are worth usually $100, $200, $300. Like even look on Udemy and they're worth $200, $300. All of those are here, and I give you the ability to get clients, and all of it is just packaged into one thing, and you're getting it for $397. Okay. Do I teach Python in this course? Yes, I will teach you Python in this course. How much coding experience do you need? Not much. Okay, you can be a beginner and start. And you have about 3 minutes left to get the Craigslist ad bonus. With that said, I'm gonna be jumping on the Q&A. Okay, all right, let's go, guys. Hopefully the technology fails and everything crashes and the live stream crashes, but whatever, we'll figure it out. So, okay, hopefully you guys can see me. Hi, 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 hi. If you were here up until now, I hope you got actionable, strategic, tangible stuff that you could just walk away with. You could just leave, not even join the course, and take action on it, and it gives you a roadmap, okay? It might take you a little bit longer because there's a lot of like how to do, specifically how do you do stuff, specifically what do you say to land a client, specifically what you should be charging with your specific experience, what you should be learning with the current like skill level you have. So those things, right, when you don't have guidance on that, that might be a little bit more difficult, but definitely doable for you with this roadmap that I gave you, okay? So I really sincerely hope that this webinar gave you a lot of value, okay? Did you get a lot of value? That's the first thing I want to ask you. Did you get value out of this? Yes or no? Was it good? Did it suck? Did you love it or did you hate it? Okay, give me something strong. I want to hear it. And then I'm going to start answering your guys' questions. I'm actually looking at the YouTube comments now, and I'm also looking at the chat. Okay. Okay, so guys, if you have questions, ask me. I will answer them for you, okay? Make your questions so that it gives value to everybody who is here, okay? Make this question so it adds value to everybody, okay? Welcome, Lloyd. Welcome, Shreyas. Welcome, Nividet Phoenix. Welcome, Noman. Welcome, Mike Shirk. Welcome, Jisai. We have lots of students coming in. Welcome, Ravi. Welcome, Milan. Welcome, Carlos. Welcome, Suchira. Welcome, Ramon. So we have lots of students like jumping into the course and joining. Awesome. I'm going to be jumping off this webinar soon, but I want to make sure that I answer your guys' questions. Okay. Okay, so let's see what questions are coming in. All right. How does this webinar help me level up my Python? Take all the strategies I gave you, take all the resources I gave you, and just learn from them, okay? So Udacity is a resource I used, okay, to learn Python. Coursera is a resource I used, and they're free. Okay, you can go there and learn from them, okay? Take those resources and walk through them. The roadmap I gave you, right? fundamentals of Python, web development, write those down. So when you're taking those courses, make sure they're on those things. Okay. So then if you just walk away right now, you just leave right now and you want to go do it on your own, I want to give you all the steps you need to get the results that you want. Okay. And get those courses. Just follow that. Okay. All right, let's see. Man, you guys are doing a lot of copy pasting. I can't even like see your guys's like. Do you guys have good questions? Okay, so here's a good question. Does your location matter in like getting a client? Okay, so Muniba, that's a good question. So that's why I was sharing that with students. So if you're in the United States, if you're in UK, Germany, Netherlands, we have students from Poland, we have students from India, and they've gotten clients from those places. Okay, so it doesn't really matter where you're located. And students in, like I showed you during the webinar, we had students like Lakshay, we had students like Goran who were able to land clients. Okay, we had Christina who's in Canada, she was able to land a client. So what I show you in this course will help you land clients regardless of your location. Okay, it's not location specific. Okay, good. Loved it. We had people who were like, can you guys just block this guy? Like, literally spamming. Guys, please don't spam the chat because there are people who want genuine answers to burning questions, and this is my chance to serve you guys. And I want to answer whatever questions you have. But if you spam the chat and you copy paste things over and over again, it doesn't let me answer the questions that are most need that need to be answered the most. Okay.
I have a good question.
Yeah. Yes. Jay Dalwadi says, "Have you heard of CS50? CS50 is a really good course. There's a lot going on there, and it's a really good course. There's a lot of step by step. I've taken that course, by the way. Okay, so CS50 is a great course. If you guys are here, like write that one down because that one you can take. That course is completely free. Okay, so how hard is it for an engineering student who's struggling with his grades? Where was it? How hard is it for an engineering student who's struggling with his grades to keep up with the course? So if you're struggling with your grades, now you have to realize what's more important. Is it more important for you to ultimately, start freelancing, get clients, get a job, or are you more focused on grades? Because I also understand, you want to get a degree, you want to get that full-time developer job, right? So for me, what I was doing was I didn't want to leave college until I was already getting clients and doing stuff with Python freelancing, okay? I didn't want to leave till that happened. So what I did was I was going job hunting, client hunting, and I was getting those clients while I was going to college. And then when I got those clients and I started earning an income, that's when I actually left college or reduced my focus on college. So that's what I would say to you. If you're a crazy entrepreneur, you want to just burn your bridges and you're a little bit psycho like me, you can just, you can go crazy. You're like, okay, I want to leave school. But I also understand most people's situations. It's easier said than done. So what I want you to do is focus on your grades and at the same time, spend a few hours a week getting clients, okay? And working on the skills that can help you get one, coaching clients, because that's going to be a lot easier for you to do. It's going to take about 1 month to 2 months to actually start doing that, much easier. So you can do that, and then you can start earning an income from it, and then you can eventually start freelancing with Python. And so the beauty of that is you're earning an income, and then you can let go or lower the amount of effort you're putting into college if you want, okay? Because you realize, all right, I already have a comfortable source of income coming in, okay? Does that make sense? Hopefully I answered your question. Ricardo says, how much experience do you need to get a client? Okay, that's a good question. So, how much experience do you need to get a client? It depends. If you're trying to get a client who you're trying to coach and he's doing data science and he's in his PhD program, you're probably going to need a lot more experience. If you're trying to teach somebody who is the beginner, and actually 95% of the people who are looking for coaches are usually complete beginners, so they're learning things like print hello world, for loops, while loops, variables, like basic syntax. Those clients you can start coaching in about 3 to 4 weeks. You learn the Python fundamentals and you make sure that you're good with them. Okay, so you practice problem solving, you practice Python, just programming in general. Okay, and then you can actually help those students and you can coach them. Okay, and then for freelancing, you're gonna need more experience. So then you're talking about like, okay, now you know Django, you know web development, you're really comfortable with Python, you can do you're pretty good at problem solving. So that's a lot more experience. Okay. So that's what I would say for the experience you need, Ricardo. And for the timeline, I would say 1 month to 1.5 months in, you can get coaching clients. Okay. And about 4 or 5 months, okay, if you're putting in hard work and you have a good roadmap, you can actually start even freelancing. Bisan says, how many hours are there per week? So what I recommend is about 5 to 10 hours. So regardless of if the video content is that much, there's that much work or more involved. Okay. And so if you want to get good results, put in those 5 to 10 hours a week. And if you want to get great results, put in 20 hours a week. And if you want to get epic results and get those results a lot faster, put in 30 hours a week. Okay. Okay, let's see. So guys, so there are a lot of students who are like, hey, can I get this course for free? 99% of my material is completely free on YouTube. Okay, and it's also on my website, my Learn Python course, and that has 100,000 students enrolled in it. So if you guys like literally can't afford it, that's not a problem. What I want you to do is go learn from those free courses. They're amazing, and you can even start earning an income from that. Like some people watch some of the YouTube videos and figured out a way to crush it with that. Okay, you can use that and then later join this course. All right. I'm going to be launching this course in about 6 months from now. So once the doors are closed, no more students can join. But then, if you're ready 6 months from now, maybe, and that might be a good time for you to join. Okay. So if it's not right now a good time for you, wait for 6 months in about like August or something. Okay. All right. Will I be able to pay my college fees by freelancing, by taking your course? No, you will not be able to do anything unless you go and do it. All right. So usually those questions for me, sometimes I don't want to call you out, Abhishek, but those are a lot of times are red flags for me because it's sometimes a lot of the times what happens is students feel that when they pay for something, it's their privilege without putting in work to get those results. Okay. And that's not what I'm promising. All right. I don't promise that. You can't just pay for this course and just watch the material and you're going to get those clients and earn that income. That's not going to happen. But if you're putting in the work and you're following every single week and you're doing every single project and you're going outside above and beyond, you're collaborating with other students, your speed of implementation is good, you're putting in hard work, then yes, you will be able to get coaching clients, you'll be able to get freelancing clients, and if your goal is to pay off your college fees, then yes, you'll be able to pay off your college fees. Does that make sense, Abhishek? Is that fair? Is it possible to buy a course in a group of people? No, we don't have a plan like that, Denzel. Okay, let's see. All right, I am going through got your guys' questions. I usually try to look for questions that will help out as many people as possible, okay? Mukarram says there's no PayPal credit card option in my country. Yeah, I think in some countries there is no PayPal credit option. Okay, just like Google it, do a quick Google search, and you'll find out. Adewala says, will this program be really valuable to a quant? I don't know what you mean by a quant. If you mean like a data scientist, then I'm gonna have to say no. This course isn't gonna be helpful for that. This course is mostly about web development. If you just want to learn like maybe the basics of Python, it can help you with that. But if you want to be like a data scientist, at Wall Street, then this is not necessarily the right course for you. But if you want to learn web development and maybe those are the skills you want to pick up as a data scientist, then yes, this can help you. Okay, if you're trying to pick up web development skills. Patrick Connolly says CS50. Yeah, CS50 is a course. Yeah, it's a good one. I recommended it earlier as well. Okay, Adrian, welcome to the course. He says, when are we going to receive the invitation to join? Okay, yeah, you'll receive the invitation if not already. Bisant says, will I get a certificate at the end of the course? I personally don't believe in pieces of paper. I believe in experience, expertise, skill set, and your ability to land clients and all that. Okay, and so do the rest of the businesses. Rarely ever, no business will ever care what college degree you have. No business will ever care about your certifications. What they will care about is your experience. What they will care about is your skill set and your expertise. Okay, so no, to answer your question, we don't offer a certificate in this course. But we do show you how to demonstrate to your potential client how much value you can bring them and then get them to pay you what you're worth. Okay, that's one thing that we do show you, and it's much more powerful than a piece of paper. Okay, let's see. You probably need to learn Java. No, we do go over JavaScript. There's a JavaScript crash course in the course. I'm into AWS and serverless technology. Does it help me? If you want to create Python Django apps and then like put them up on AWS, then this can certainly help you. Eagle eye, but you have to tell me more before I can give you more information, okay? Abhishek says, I'm into cybersecurity. Will it be helpful for me to learn Python? My brother is into a lot of cybersecurity, computer networking, and things like that. And Python, he always tells me, is like taking over the world in terms of computer networking. So if you look up software, like software development networking or software driven networking, something like that, SDN, I believe, that's where a lot of the computer networking and even the cybersecurity stuff is happening through programming, and people are leveraging Python. Okay, so in this course, Abhishek, the skills you'll get is you'll become pretty comfortable with Python. You'll learn how programming works. You'll be able to create web apps, and then with that knowledge, that experience, you'll probably be able to use it for your cybersecurity stuff too. Okay, if you need to use programming there, if you need to use Python there. But if what you're doing doesn't require any programming, any Python, then no, it's not going to be good for you. Does that answer your question? Rebecca Joseph says, "Can someone block spamming?" Yeah, we're trying. We just have lots of students. We have 10,000 students who registered for this, so it's tough. But we'll try. We'll try to manage chat. Thank you, Mayur. Good answer. Why does anyone need a certificate to show the company what you can do? You'll be hired. Yeah. Okay. Terhoop says, do you know how I can get clients in Pakistan? Any resources? So yeah, we share with you the resources in the course, but since you're here, I'm going to just share with you some of the resources right from the course that we mentioned. So people per hour is one good one. And I believe Craigslist should work for you as well, even if you're in Pakistan. I was going to say Python. And so yeah, and if those aren't working for you, also try out some different ones. So Code Mentor is another one that works. That's international. and then just do some Google searches for how to coach or tutor programming to students and some services that might be available for Pakistan, okay? If you look around, you'll find something. Okay, Adewala says, what is the minimum amount of time on a weekly basis? I paid already and I will be combining it with grad school. So the course, I want you to spend 5 to 10 hours a week, more if you want to get better results, okay? Not less. Yeah, more. So the more time you spend, the better results you'll get. But I can tell you that if you spend 5 to 10 hours a week, that'll get that module completed, okay? You'll get that module completed. Denzel, good question. He says, why do you need the money instantly? Just teach me and I will pay you once I get hired. My friend, that's kind of like, why does Apple need the money for an iPhone? Okay? You get the iPhone and then you get all the awesome stuff that's on the iPhone, okay? And it's hard for our team and me to support you otherwise, okay? So we have our own bills. We have to pay for the systems to manage all the students. We have to pay for the systems to, give you guys this amazing course, to give you guys customer support, have a team that's dedicated to your success, for me to get on one-on-one calls with you, for me to do live group coaching with you guys, for me to jump in and do live streams with you guys on Facebook, for me to reply to a lot of your guys' emails personally, right? That touch, that's difficult to do otherwise. So that's why we charge for this course, so our team can survive, our business can survive, and then we can support you, okay? All right. I'm in Jay Dilwadi says, we're in California. Are you Kazi? I'm in LA, my friend. All right, guys, I'm going to be hopping off in a little bit. I'll try to see your guys' questions. I'm not going to answer that. How much time we got to pay for this courses? So today, if you join, it's going to be $397, and in the next few days, the price of the course is going to increase to $497. And on what day are we closing the doors?
22nd.
22nd. So I believe on the 22nd, you actually will not even have the ability to enroll in the course anymore. And then what we do is we close it down. We get the current cohort of students and we make you guys successful. We help you guys crush it, get results. And for the students who are on the fence who don't join, then we're going to open up the course in about 6 to 7 months from now. And then the course will be a lot improved, a lot better. The students will already have results, and it's possible the course could be more expensive, the next time. So yeah, that's when we open up the next course, when our current cohort gets all the attention they need, they get successful, they go with their current group, and then after that, we move on to the next cohort. Hey Kazi, is it possible to create apps for mobile with Python? Yes, it is, and here's one tip I can give you. You can even write this down. Use, I believe it's called Cordova. But anyway, you can use, okay, so there's another way to do it. Use Django to make an app, build an API, and then use, Swift on mobile device, and then just talk to that API, and then you can get that mobile app, okay, without really knowing how to code too much in Swift. All you need to know is just Django and APIs. Ankur says, hi Kazi, I've watched all videos related to Python, but there are no videos related to data structure and OOPS. So we do have a course on object-oriented programming, which we kind of are not giving away right now. It's closed down. So that course, we might allow students who join the Profitable Programmer to have the ability to join our object-oriented programming course. That's a really, really good course. All right, let's see. Rebecca says, you gave me a shout out. Awesome. Yeah, awesome. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Patrick says, namaste. Namaste. I'm not from India, but I respect that. Will the Python beginners course and OOP course on your YouTube channel be good enough to make intermediate real life web apps? So I don't really have an OOP course on YouTube, but I do have a Python beginners course on YouTube, and that allows you to create local apps. It doesn't show you how to create online apps, but it makes you pretty good at problem solving Python, and it helps you create apps like rock, paper, scissors and stuff, okay? But we use something called Code Sculptor to make those apps. Great course if you want to learn stuff. It's an epic course. That's why it's like sitting at 100,000 views. Students are loving this course, and it's on my YouTube channel. When will this course expire? Andrew Nugent asks. So this course expires never. You have access to it forever, okay? Lifetime access. Hi Kazi, I'm learning Python from edX by Microsoft. I think it is well listed. What do you think about it? edX, learning Python from edX. Okay, yeah, if you're learning Python, the main thing, the number one thing I can tell you about learning is find a teacher that resonates with you. I don't care if it's not me. Make sure whoever's teaching you resonates with you, and that the tips and the strategies they give you, you actually not only learn them, but they're actionable, and you can take action on them, okay? And then third thing I would say is it falls in line with your long-term vision, your long-term goal. So if you want to do web development, right, or you want to do whatever, be taking a course or following a coach or a mentor who does web development, or the course somehow, even if it's teaching Python basic programming, it's teaching it with respect to, and the examples are related to, web development. Okay, yeah, so there might be a possible way to join this course for 2 to 3 people. Please email us at support@cleverprogrammer.com and we'll take care of you. And by the way, guys, I forgot to mention about the Craigslist ad thing ending, okay? So what I can do for you, because that's my fault, I can give you guys like a minute, all right? If you guys join in the next minute, you can get the Craigslist ad and the portfolio. Both are they're like $200, okay? But you get it for free if you join now on this webinar, okay? And then in 1 minute, we're just gonna close that, okay? So please remind me in 1 minute, okay? I love that. Sure, Rebecca, I'll marry you. Just come to LA. It's really that simple. I think now we can even use Zoom to get married. That's how I coach my online clients, actually. All right. Oh, and write down Zoom, guys. If you're here, take value out of it, right? Suck value out of me, ask me questions, and get that stuff. So Zoom is really good for coaching client sessions, best software to use, and for even working on meetings and freelancing.
Donation from Jay Warden says great job.
Wow! Hell yeah! Woo! We got a donation from Jill Verherden. Hold on, I messed up his name. Jay Verden. Jay, I'm so sorry. But I'm excited. Thank you so much. We just got a donation super chat on YouTube. And I'm sorry, your ears probably just blew up right now because I'm on the crappy mic. Okay, let's see. What are the questions?
1 minute's over.
I love that. Tony says, I will be buying the course soon. I feel guilty for what you have given for free already. Can you make a video on how to use GitHub to start your own project? Don't join out of guilt. Join if you enjoy this course and love this course. I'm here doing this for all of you. If you only join if you get value out of what I tell you, okay? If you think it's actionable, strategic, and then if it fits with you. First. Second, yes, in the course we do cover GitHub, Git, and how to start your own project with Git, put it on GitHub. And then we do have a specific week, a module dedicated to Python Developer's Guide to GitHub, LinkedIn, and all that. So how you can use that to get recruiters to call you. I had a recruiter from Shift Gig, which is an awesome company, hire me or contact me from my GitHub alone. And I had multiple recruiters who just call me just from my GitHub or my LinkedIn, okay?
Jay asks, where does the passion come from to code all day and night? The guy who donated.
Damn. So Jay asks, where does the passion come from to code all day / night long? It's mostly because it's fun and it's exciting, right? If you're a kid and a kid is playing tag or hide and seek, can they just keep playing it forever? Pretty much until they physically can't do it anymore, right? So imagine this. You can literally take what's in your head and put it out there in the world and like create it in whatever way you want and put it online, and then hundreds, thousands of people can actually use it. And even if they're not using it and you're just building it up for yourself, you're getting to talk to the most powerful friend you can ever have, a computer, the most intelligent thing ever. Okay, just listens, and it's like your slave. It'll do everything you say. So you tell it some specific instructions and it will do them exactly how you say to do them. That's pretty freaking cool, right? Isn't that really fascinating? You have like the power of the world in your hands, right? And the limit to where you can go is unbelievable. It's almost like playing a video game, except you create a real result out of it and you can start earning an income from it. So the passion for me came not even from the money part, it was just from like what it allows me to do. Like if I could make my business or my freelancing like in a way where I could just like code all day and I had to do nothing else, I would like nothing better than that. That would be like bliss. Yeah, Jay Delwadi, thank you so much for coming, my friend. If we enrolled already, how do we get the bonus? Eagle asks. We will send you the bonus afterward. So in our systems, we know in what time you guys enrolled, and then based on that time, we send the bonuses to you guys. Okay, that requires programming on our end, actually. Yeah, that requires programming on our end. So there's programming everywhere. If everybody's learning Python, wouldn't it decrease the value of program? Oh, hold on. Decrease its value because everybody will do it for a low price if there's too much competition. Too much competition doesn't mean it's bad. It means that there is a market for that thing. One. Two, if you don't know how to price, position yourself, if you don't know how to stand out from the crowd, if you don't know how to um, explain to the other person, if you don't have tools in your toolkit to demonstrate your value to the other person, and you don't have all those things, then the only thing you know how to compete on is price. Okay, and in this course we go beyond that. We show you all the different ways you could position yourself, where you go beyond just fighting for the lowest price. Okay, like think about why students join the Profitable Programmer. I mean, one, it's an amazing course, right? But the other important thing is that I have to demonstrate its value to you. Okay, and I have to demonstrate to you how it's different from many other courses that you see. Okay, how do you do that in a world filled with Python courses? You have Python courses literally oozing out the wazoo, like everywhere. Okay, they're everywhere. You can't not see them. And so that same way, how do you stand out? How do I stand out when I'm 4 months into coding, 5 months into coding, and here I go into this interview as a freelancing thing and get this job opportunity at $100 an hour, right? I don't have more experience than other people that they've interviewed. I don't have more skill set than the other person they interviewed. Okay, maybe, who knows? But what I had was I understood their problem. I understood specifically what that problem required to be solved. And then the third step, that was the most important step, was explaining to them and making sure that they understood that I understood how to solve their problem. All right. And once that connection is made, right, and they see you as a trusted advisor rather than some random wannabe freelancer or somebody who's just trying to do it for some side extra income, people want to stick with you. Okay, so one advice I can give you is be a trusted advisor. Think more like a consultant rather than a freelancer, and you're going to go a lot farther in your freelancing career. Denzel, I've mentioned to you, my friend. Email us at support@cleverprogrammer.com. Okay. If I don't have any idea or any experience with Python, does this course fit for me? Yes, week 1 will be tough for you, but that's a Python crash course. So it's like a roller coaster, okay? It's like you're on Six Flags and you're on Raging Bull. But once you get to the end of it and you actually survive that week, which is it's not that hard, you know. I think you're probably gonna put in about 8 to 12 hours of work that week, okay? Maybe a little bit more. If you put in that time and that work, you're gonna be fine. You'll learn the whole, like, it's literally a full-on Python course in like the first week, like regular Python, vanilla Python, no Django or anything. Okay, guys. Again, thank you guys so much for coming. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This is our new course, The Profitable Programmer. And this video we're going to be taking down probably like actually probably 1 or 2 days. All right. And this program's price will increase in 2 days from now. So if you guys want to join now. Okay. Take that action. Jump in. Again, there's a risk-free, there's a 60-day money-back guarantee for you. So there's nothing for you to lose. And I want to help you crush it. Okay. I'm committed to your success. My team is committed to your success. And the Facebook group that's there is very encouraging, very friendly, and everybody posts in there to help each other out, okay? And so that's what we're there for. We're there to help each other out, okay? So please, guys, join the course. I would love to talk with you more in there. And now I'm also going to take the initiative to get on a one-on-one call with everybody who joins the course. That's my goal. It'll be hard, and we already probably have a lot of students who join, and we're going to have hundreds of students join in the next few days, if not thousands. And but I'll do it. I'm going to get on a call with each and every one of you, okay? Thank you guys for coming. As always, I love your faces off, your beautiful, beautiful faces. I really hope you got value out of it. I appreciate you. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.